welcome to another 2017 31 Days of Horror Toronto After Dark edition. Yes! Film festival continues with our first movie of Zombie Night. Yes, we are going into zombie territory as they do every year with a Canadian film. Yes, doubling up zombie and Canadian. We're looking at the film. It's a horror comedy, Dead Shack. Yes, Dead Shack. What's there to say about Dead Shack? Well, maybe I'll start with what's it about. Well, it's a cabin in the woods story. Essentially, a family goes to one cabin doing a little vacation thing. It's a father, kids, and they eventually discover that their neighbor across the way is feeding people to her zombie family. Yeah. And then essentially hilarity ensues from there. There is some fighting, there is gore, there is comedy galore. It is what it is. It is a film directed by Peter Rick, R-I-C-Q, who is the creator of two television shows that you may know. One being called The League of Super Evil. Brilliant. Highly recommend it. The other one called Freaktown. Now, I haven't seen enough of Freaktown to say that it's any good or not. But if it's anything like A League of Super Evil, it will be fantastic, I'm sure. So, this is an interesting change for him. It's essentially his first directing gig. And he's coming out with not an animated film, but a, feature-length horror comedy about zombies in a cabin in the woods. Now, the father that I mentioned to you with the kids is played by a man you may know, and that's Donovan Stinson. Been in quite a few things, a lot of TV movies in the, 2000s or so. Or, I don't even know what you call them. 2010s. Like Ice Road Terror, Snowmageddon. There was another one that I looked up. I can't remember. But he was also in Dead Rising Endgame. So he's got a bunch of other credits and stuff. But that is his most of his genre work. If you've seen Unreal, he's 80 Dan. So you may know from that. But yeah, he's done a whole bunch of other things. Where he's been Call Me Fitz, he's Josh McTaggart, or Reaper, he's Ted Gallagher. Yeah, he'd probably be the only person you'd recognize in this film. And he does a great job, but it's really about the kids. And the kids are a bunch of first-comers. We've got Matthew Nelson Mahood playing the role of Jason. In the role of Summer is Lizzie Boys. Not Leslie Boys, Lizzie, like Elizabeth Boys. And then under the guise of Colin is Gabriel LaBelle. Now, the other person of note in this film is the neighbor. The neighbor, yes, because the neighbor's a main character, right? And that is Lauren Holly, who was Mary in Dumb and Dumber, was Gigi in What Women Want, played Maxine Stewart in Picket Fences, was Jenny Shepard in NCIS, was Holly for The Adventures of Chuck and Friends, did the voice, was in Scream of the Banshee, Chasing 3000. I mean, she's got so many credits to her name. Anyways, between her and the dad, those are the two people you're probably going to recognize. And both of them do really, really good, like, great jobs in the film. But it really is the kids. The kids are the reason for seeing this film. Honestly, the trailer does not do this film justice. This trailer really does sell it as, the zombie. Well, it doesn't. I guess it sells it as, though it doesn't really have a lot of zombie. There are dead people, blah blah blah, but it doesn't really sell the zombie aspect of it. It's more, but it does have a lot of gore. So there's a lot of splat, splat, splat. So yes, the film is got gore. It's a zombie film. There is some bashing to be had, and in that sense, the trailer sells that. But what it fails to really do is sell just how funny this film is, and I didn't expect it to be this funny. And perhaps it was seeing it in a crowd. I don't know, but I don't tend to laugh a lot at the zombie horror comedies. I don't generally find a lot of the stuff funny, but this, I don't know, for some reason this one just hit the right number. It hit the everything that it needed to do. It really did, and I found myself laughing more often than I expected to. And when I wasn't laughing, I was watching an actually really well told and interesting and fun story. I was quite impressed. Honestly, this film was a surprise. I saw the trailer and I was thinking, okay, Canadian zombie horror comedy. This is the trailer. Okay. Give it to me. It'll be what it is. The poster, I think it's a terrible poster. I think it's a terrible trailer. It is one of those films where the marketing to it is probably going to kill it, because honestly, the film is very, very entertaining. It is a lot of fun. It's funny. It's entertaining. It's action packed. It's got everything you kind of need in a zombie movie, and more. I know it's hard to say. It's trying to think. I guess most of the stuff we get are usually like zombie horror comedy action films, often with like Nazi zombies and stuff like that. That's what we tend to get a lot of, and some of them are straight and some of them are comedic, right? But a lot of them happen to be Dead Snow, right? Like, the Dead Snow type films. And there are moments, I'm not gonna lie, there's moments here and there in any of those types of films where you might get a chuckle, or a good laugh. But none of them so far have really come close to Dead Shack. I honestly, it caught me by surprise. It really did. It caught me by surprise. I don't want to say too much. See, there's things I would love to talk about and tell you about, but at the same time, they are kind of, it would be very spoilerific, and I don't want to go down that road. So I'm just gonna say, for Dead Shack, again, it's a secluded area. One group versus another group. Some good dialogue, great performances, well delivered stuff, lots of action, packed gruesomeness, bloody kills, if you will, good smash-ems. And yeah, I think a lot of the it's the director, right? The director who was also a writer. Wasn't the only writer. I'm going to check out. Phil Ivanusik was another writer on the thing who worked, again, a lot of the same things. Freaktown, Chuck's Choice, League of Super Evil. So that's where they knew them from. The other one is Davila LeBlanc, who, again, League of Super Evil. So that makes sense. They've worked together previously on comedic cartoons. And so I'm guessing they brought that sensibility to this film. And, you know, kudos to the actors, because really, if you don't have the shtick, if you can't pull it off, it doesn't come across funny. These guys managed to make it funny. So good writing, along with direction, and, you know, actors who managed to pull it off, combined with, you know, a good story and lots of bloody action, smash 'em, zombie gore, gives Dead Shack a recommend for me. I wouldn't have expected to be I wouldn't have expected to actually like the film, let alone recommend it. What I rate it? Oh, it's late. I would say I would rate this 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. I'm bumping it up an extra half point because the enjoyment factor was just there. I really enjoyed the film. So, yeah. Don't let the trailer or the poster or any of that fool you. If you happen to see it come up somewhere, you know, maybe eventually Netflix or something. I think that's where it'd probably go to. Maybe get it. Maybe I'd probably get a DVD. Canadian film. Who knows? I don't know who's distributing the film. I forget. The director was there. I forgot to. I wasn't paying attention really. I just filmed it. I didn't really pay too much attention other than who was in frame. Whew, that and I was tired. But yeah, Dead Shack. DEAD space SHACK. Dead Shack. From Peter Rick. I say see it if you can see it. That's all you need to know. Zombies, funnies, smash-ems, bloody gore. What else do I have to sell you on this? I shouldn't have to sell it to you. It's just good. Anyways, let me know down below if you've seen the film at all. Keep it spoiler free if you can. Love to hear from you. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.